Hey guys, so as you might have heard, I'm moving to Tokyo tomorrow. When I tell people that, I usually get a lot of questions. A lot of them are typically the same questions, so I figure before I go, why not answer some of those and, kind of document my journey. In second grade, I did this. It was one of those travel brochure projects where you put together, you pick an area of the world, or you're assigned an area of the world, and you have to do research and convince people to go to that part of the world. Honestly, I don't think the project was that good. I think the only person I actually ended up convincing was myself. Since then I've been obsessed with the media, the culture, everything like that. It's one of those things where growing up, you tell people, you're like, oh, when I grow up, I want to move to Japan. These people are just kind of like, oh, okay, yeah. Well, good luck with that. You can do anything you want to when you grow up. And even my family. I mean, not to say my family hasn't been supportive of literally everything I've done growing up, but it was kind of one of those things where they said it was unrealistic. Oh, people don't just move to Japan. So I kind of put it on the back burner for a while, but once I got towards the end of high school and into college, I kind of realized that was something that people can actually do. People actually do that all the time. So I had that in my sights, and since then I've just been going for it. So my background's in elementary education. I've been going to school to be a teacher. Most people, when they come out there, they do ALT jobs. So ALTs are assistant language teacher jobs. They typically work in classrooms. They help a Japanese language teacher teach a classroom full of kids. Most people go over there and they work in a school. What I'm doing is I'm going to be working for an eikaiwa, which is an English conversational school. So I'm going to be teaching one-on-one as opposed to in a full classroom setting. People, usually when people go through the JET program or to become an ALT or something like that, they get an instructor visa, which is 1 year long, and they can renew it every year. They get put on a 1-year contract. When that contract's up, if they want to let it go and continue, then that's something they can do. Up to 5 years. If they want to go home, then they go home. As an eikaiwa, my visa is 3 years long, so that means I can just go there, and if I go out there for a year and I decide I want to come back, cool. If I want to go out there and I decide I want to stay out there longer, I can do that. I can go up, 3 years. At the end of 3 years, if I want to stay longer, I can do that. Really, I have no limitations, and it's kind of just dependent on my journey and how things go. I'm not really planning on anything. I'm kind of in it for the long haul at this point, but just kind of see how it goes, I guess. People usually ask me, do you speak any Japanese? And I mean, I've been learning. Right now, it's, I would say, probably the most basic Japanese possible. I mean, at this point, I can probably make just the stupidest small talk with somebody, probably. Otearai wa doko desu ka? But, I mean, I'm definitely going to have to keep practicing. What am I most excited for? Really, there's so much stuff that I can't really say one thing. I'm going to be doing a lot of exploring, a lot of traveling within Japan, to different countries in Asia. I guess one thing I'm excited for is those toilets, those like magical toilets with the thing that shoot water into your asshole after you use the bathroom. I mean, that'll be cool. Cleanest butthole I've ever had in my life, I guess. It's kind of sad leaving, a lot of friends behind, a lot of family, a lot of really important people. And I mean, it might get kind of lonely. Who can say where the road goes? But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. Suggestions for stuff you want to see. Yeah, literally anything, I guess. Subscribe, and it'll only get more interesting from here.